The telling of this story is obviously very important. It's a huge contribution to African American history. Dr. King's birthday is coming up, and I'm wondering, if you all have either visited the new monument in Washington, D.C., if you plan to, and what his legacy means to you.
Well, I was there the first attempt, and then the hurricane hit, so they made us all leave. But before I left, I went there by myself and stood with my arms up, and they took a bunch of pictures of me underneath it. It's awe-inspiring. I mean, it literally is, just to see. And then the wall with all the quotes and everything, it's beautiful. So yes, I've been there. It's great. Have you been there yet?
Yeah, I had the opportunity to go there. It was moving.
Yeah.
And I like the way they present him. He's standing up. He's strong.
Yeah.
His chest is out. His chin is up. You know, there are a lot of ways they could have. You know, you see monuments that are buried behind. We see. I mean, you go to cities in America where you see Confederate soldiers 20 feet tall. You know, in America, it's to see that he got his due as a statue is great. You asked what it means. My favorite speech from Dr. King is "Where do we go from here?" And it was later in his life, just before he got assassinated, and it was after the "I Have a Dream" speech. But it was basically saying, where do we go from here? And he said the first thing we have to ask ourselves before we tackle that question is we have to look at honestly where we are now. We can be honest about ourselves, about where we are now, then we can look at the future. And I think we need to do that now. I think the film opens the dialogue, you know, the stories that need to be told, but where are we right now in our education system? You know, where are we right now when we're dropping out 50%? You know, when the prison industrial complex is becoming, you know, it's privatized now, and you know, and you have, you know, these different companies, I'm not going to name the companies, that are, you know, they're hiring prison inmates to do their jobs. It's once we can really be honest about these things, then I think we can use these lessons from the past to propel ourselves forward.
I would agree with that.
But I tell you,
Thank you so much. Based on based on the grades of 4th grade boys.
Yeah, they're doing pretty.
That's insane.
In the inner city, which means black.
Exactly.
You know.
Great.